Hey y'all. So I'm walking to my car. Ooh, good lighting. Um, I just got finished getting my nails done. I don't know if you all can see that, but they are really pretty. Um, oh, it's almost dark out. But yeah, so I just left from getting my nails done. Like I met the most awesomest people there. Like, I mean, I'm so not prejudiced against race or gender or your sexual preference. Oh geez, like where did I park? Oh, okay. Um, oh my God, look at how pretty that sky is. Wow. Oops, did it freeze? Looked like it froze up. Look at that sky. That is just absolutely beautiful. So anyway, so I'm on my way to my car. Um, but anyway, I just left the nail shop. I lost train of thought. That sky was just so pretty over there. Um, Yeah, these people were awesome. So, like I was saying, I'm not prejudiced against gender, race, or anything. Like, I get along with anybody. And I met this wonderful lady and her son. He's 20 years old. Um, he's not, well, let's see. Okay. I think transgender is when you dress like a woman. You're a man and you dress like a woman. And I think a transsexual is when you actually get the surgery to become, um, you actually get the surgery, get your genitals changed over from man to a woman. So anyway, so he was a transgender, I guess. Well, anyway, he was like 20 years old. He was a nice kid. Like, he really was. Wait a minute, y'all. Let me get y'all some light. Okay, there we go. Get y'all some light so y'all can see mama. Um, but yeah, he was really nice. I'm telling you, like, you never know who you're gonna meet. And to come to find out, for those of you who are new, welcome. Okay, so I live here in New York, okay? They call this the Empire State. And not New York City. I live in Buffalo, New York. But I'm from Maryland. And I was just, chitter-chatting with these people. It was a lady and, like I said, her son, her transgender son, in the nail shop. And come to find out, these people used to live in Maryland. Because, I was just asking them about, certain places out here. Because I'm not familiar with everything out here. So I was chit-chatting and I was like, well, what are some good restaurants out here or whatever have you, because I'm kind of new out here. I mean, it'll be 2 years next month that I've been out here. I think on another video, I said next year will be 2 years. I meant to say next month will be 2 years that I've been out here. Born and raised in Maryland, been out here in New York for 2 years. And, she was like, well, well, where are you from? Because I said, I'm not really familiar with everything out here. I mean, I've been out here for 2 years, but I don't know everything. But she asked me where I was from. I told her, she said, oh, I lived in Maryland for 2 years. So it was just like a coincidence because I've been living here for 2 years. She lived in Maryland for 2 years. She's born and raised here. But her mom lived in Maryland. So we were just talking and chit-chatting. And I was just like, wow, like you just never know who you may meet. Like I would never think that I was sitting next to, because her son was sitting next to me where, where you get your oh, here you go, where you get your nails dried. And she was sitting like in the waiting seats, which was directly behind where we were getting our nails dried. And I'm like, who would ever think that I would be sitting with someone who has family that lives in Maryland? They lived in Maryland for a little while. They were like, they used to live in Columbia, Maryland. Then they were living in, what did they say? Marysville, Maryland. And I was just like, wow, because one of my sons live in Columbia, Maryland right now. And then she was like, I used to work at Johns Hopkins Hospital when I lived in Maryland. I was like, oh my God, like my whole family, like literally my mom, and all her sisters and brothers. My grandmother had 10 children. One died, as a baby. But all 10 of my grandmother's children were born at Johns Hopkins. All of her children's children were born at Johns Hopkins. All of my children were born at Johns Hopkins. No, actually, my 3 older adult children were born at Johns Hopkins Hospital, and my 2 younger children were born at Johns Hopkins Bayview, which is still part of Johns Hopkins. But the actual Johns Hopkins, which is on Wolf Street, that's where I was born and all my family was born. So I was just like, wow, you worked at, like, I was just like, so, man, I know y'all probably be like, what, girl, why is you so, because I just get excited over little things, I don't need no big wow to get excited. Like, I was just like, wow, because I just felt like I was at home a little bit, just talking to people who were from where I was from. Like, I would have never guessed. But, yeah, she was a Caucasian lady. And that's why I was saying, like, I'm not prejudiced. Because, like I said, they were Caucasian and her son was transgender. And I, like, we had such a good conversation, me and her son and her. And there was another young lady sitting on the other side. We had such a good conversation. Her son was like, well, Mom, we got to come here more often because every time we come here, we meet awesome people. Now, mind you, I'm the only black person in this nail shop, okay, that I go to. This is like my fifth or sixth time coming to this nail shop, and I am the only black person in this nail shop. Like, I have never, ever seen another black person in the nail shop, and it's like way crowded when I go. Every time I go, this place is like off the chain crowded, and I have never, ever seen a black person in there. But I don't get treated funny. I don't feel different. I don't feel out of place. Everybody's so nice and friendly. Like really, like, wouldn't it be wonderful if like the world was like that, where everybody could just get along and it doesn't matter? Like, I don't get like funny stares when I walk in, because I've gone into places where it may have been predominantly white and you like get like funny stares. I haven't had that done here up in New York where I live now, but in Maryland, oh my gosh. Jeez. But I'm telling you, I totally don't feel out of place in here. And everybody is so friendly. All the nail techs are Chinese, and they don't make me feel out of place. And then all the customers are Caucasian. I never have an issue when I come to this nail shop. Like literally. And these people, like we were just chatting it up, and he was like, we're going to start coming here all the time because we meet such awesome people. And I was like, yay. Because this is my new spot. Like, this is where I wasn't coming here originally when I first came to New York, but my last 5 times getting my nails done, this has been my new spot. And I absolutely love it. And even though they are crowded every time I come, I'm never waiting a long time to be seen. Like, they are so good. They have like a whole lot of techs, a whole lot of chairs. I actually should have did a video while I was sitting in there so I could show you my nail shop. Like, it is like, it's like the bomb. Okay. So I just had to come on here and just tell y'all, like, I'm so happy right now because I had like a wonderful conversation sitting at the nail shop. Like, really, these people are just so nice and friendly. I love that. I really did. So anyway, y'all, how y'all doing today? Happy Thursday. I don't know if I said hi, bye, kiss my ass, or what. Horny child, it is a time in the land. Woo, child. So anyway, yeah, child. So hopefully y'all, went back and saw my past videos, child, when I was riding that bike, y'all. And girl, let me tell you, when I did that video called My Butt Hurt, because I was riding on that little seat on that bicycle, child, I thought for sure that my butt bones and butt cheeks and legs and all that stuff was going to be hurt the next day. But surprisingly enough, I was not in pain. You know how to, like, you don't use certain muscles often, and when you do exercise, the next day you be really sore. I have not experienced any soreness. Like, I shocked myself because I really was pedaling, like trying to get up, certain little hills, and then to the point where I had to get off the bike and walk it because I couldn't do it. Like, my legs, and I just thought, sure, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be so sore tomorrow. But I was not, okay? And that was Tuesday. Today is Thursday. I have not experienced any soreness whatsoever. But, child, let me just give y'all a little tip, child. If you decide that you want to do some kind of strenuous exercise, like go to the gym or ride your bike or run, Child, make sure you wash every crack, okay? Whatever cracks and nooks and crannies you missed all winter, child, in the tub, you better make sure you hit all them uh, before you go out and start riding the bike and all that kind of stuff. Because, child, I'm telling you, when I was riding my bike and walking my bike, like I could smell, like my scalp. And luckily, I use like really good conditioner because I love for my hair to smell good. Like I don't like stinky hair. I can't stand if somebody's standing near me and they bend down and their hair stink. I don't like that. Okay. That's why I don't like braids and sew-ins and all that kind of stuff, because that stuff stinks. Okay. I'm not saying all, because they say you can wash it, but I don't know. I mean, unless you go to like a shop and literally let them wash it, then you won't have that issue. Because I know my daughter didn't have that issue, and she used to get sew-ins sometimes and braids and all that, and her hair never smelled. She used to like literally go and get her stuff washed and taken care of. Um, but some people, I don't know, when you get braids and stuff, of course, they say braids last 2 months, 3 months, or whatever. Like, you can't put that stuff in your hair and not touch your hair, period. Like, you have to put some kind of soap and water on it, shampoo, conditioner, go to the hair salon and get that stuff shampooed, because I'm telling you, even if you're not a person that sweats a lot in your head is going to smell after a certain period of time. And I can't stand that. So, but okay, I'm off on. I'm talking about her girl. No, this ain't about no her. My point is, I was sweating so bad that I could literally smell my nostrils. Like literally, I could smell my head, my own head. And like I said, I use really smell good conditioner, and it smells so good. And I was like, thank God I had just got out the shower. Like, this wasn't I took a bath last night and got up and put some stuff on and started riding my bike. Or I took a shower this morning and, at 7 o'clock, and then at 3, 4 o'clock, I decided to ride my bike. No, I was like, you gotta be fresh out the shower if you're going to do some exercise that's going to cause you to really sweat, especially if you go to the gym. Because I'm telling you, that to me was vigorous, because I hadn't rode a bike in so long. I'm just rambling, y'all. Sorry. That was vigorous because I hadn't rode a bike in a long time. And it was like 80 degrees that day. So every part of me was sweating. Sorry, my light went out. Every part of me was sweating. And child, I was just like, yeah, so I know I got to get in the tub right before I get on my bike. Because child, child, So anyway, y'all, so yeah, so here, maybe the light is better. You can see my nails. The color is called, actually you can't really see what color it is right now in the car, but it's called Charming Raven. It's like a lavendery type. It's like on the line of purple and lavender, something like that. It's a really pretty color, because in the summer times I like bright and vibrant colors. I mean, I'll do vibrant colors no matter what time of year it is, child. Because, I just do me, okay? I just do me, and I'm different. Hi. See, everybody is just so friendly. I love it. So anyway, oh yeah, let me give y'all another little tip, okay? Now, because I was talking about hair and all that kind of stuff. Now, for those of you who wear wigs or any kind of hair that's not grown out of your scalp, okay? Now, actually, this is not a tip. This is just telling y'all something that I heard that I never thought about. Someone said that maybe, it's just something to think about. Let's just say that. This is just something to think about. Someone was saying that maybe people who have skin problems, they need to look into if they are a person that wear a lot of wigs or a lot of sew-ins or a lot of weaves. Look into that, because technically, if you wear hair, I don't know the name of the hair because I'm not into the hair like that. Whatever the real hair is that actually comes from somebody's scalp and then they sell it in the stores, That, I mean, like, you never know. And you put that in your head, and and it's touching your face and all that kind of stuff. That maybe. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it's something to think about, because I never thought about that. As far as the as people may be allergic to the hair. You never know. Now, granted, there's some people who don't wear any kind of fake hair and they got skin issues. So I'm not trying to say that all skin issues come from, fake hair. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's something to think about. If you have skin issues and you haven't been able to figure out why, like, a lot of skin issues, and you haven't been able to figure out why, you might want to look into the fact that maybe the hair, if you wear weaves or sew-ins or wigs or whatever, that may be affecting your skin. It's just a thought. It's just something to think about. It's not a tip, because I don't know for sure. Someone had said that, and I just never thought of that as maybe being a contributing factor to skin issues if you are a person that has skin issues. I never thought of that. So it's just like a one of those kind of like type things. Yeah, so yeah, just look into that. If you are having skin issues. Also, let's see what else. What else is going on? Going over and check out my Juicy Tingles channel. I had lunch today before I came to get my nails done. So that was a very nice, relaxing video for those of you who are new and aren't aware. ASMR and mukbang. Autonomous sensory meridian response is what ASMR is. And mukbang is when you eat food on camera. And I have a channel that's dedicated to that, and it's called Juicy Tingles. Whenever I'm out, let me just say this, because someone had insinuated that I was in the hood one day when I was sitting in my car eating. Because I was looking around. They were like, where you live at, in the hood? And I wasn't even in my area where I lived at. I had went to a Chinese, not restaurant, a Chinese carryout spot. And my husband and I had got some shrimp, some fried shrimp, and some French fries. And we got our food. We rode a little bit. We found like a parking lot. Actually, we was actually sitting on a Family Dollar's parking lot. I don't know if you could see that on camera, but we were actually sitting in a parking lot, and it was a Family Dollar right there. I wasn't familiar with the area, but we just pulled into the parking lot where Family Dollar was. We were just sitting there eating, and I was doing a Juicy Tingles mukbang video. And I just have a habit, okay, whenever I'm out, or if I'm doing a video and there's a bunch of windows where I'm doing a video, I just have a habit of just looking around. Any little noise I hear, whether it be a motorcycle, whether it be people talking, walking up and down the street, I'm just like that. I mean, call me nosy, I don't know. But I just have a habit of looking around. So like right now, I'm not in nowhere near any area that would make me feel uncomfortable or scary. So when I look around, it's not because I'm in a bad neighborhood and I'm watching my back like, oh, make sure ain't nobody gonna start shooting. No, I